Solidifying. Oh, Annabelle's gonna go shower naked. Hi friends, welcome back to my Sims Big Brother horror series. I hope you're all doing well. Now, I am a dum-dum and I thought I was recording and I totally wasn't, so you have missed like 5 hours Sims time. Oh, I'm so mad at myself. Let's just say nothing crazy happened. You didn't miss anything. We had a thunderstorm. No one was struck by lightning. Jason is naked, showering in the rain. All is good. So what I am letting them do right now is, as for Michael and Jason to work on solidifying. Oh, Annabelle's gonna go shower naked. I'm allowing the two nominees to work on the house guests to try to save themselves. So Annabelle, our HOH's target, is Michael Myers. However, that doesn't mean that Michael's going home. Michael has pretty good relationships with quite a few of the house guests here. And though Annabelle was smart to put up Jason, because Jason would have, without me looking at the relationships, because I don't do that until eviction, Jason would have most likely saved Michael. So she did make a good decision there, but there are other house guests here that really like him. So just because Annabelle wants him gone doesn't mean that he's a for sure out. But I don't want to discount Jason. Jason started out a quieter game. He was more isolated, a loner, but over time he has become more comfortable with the house guests. So he's not completely out either. People might see a benefit to keeping him here, but we shall see. So we're going to do the eviction sometime this Sims morning, and then we will be doing a head of household competition later on in the day. Yeah, right now they're just focusing on themselves. What are you making? What is it? Oh, Michael's funny. Is it garbage? It was cake. Okay. But you did miss Kayako being possessed, but we've seen that enough times that it's totally fine. It still scares me. Annabelle's feeling confident that the house is going to go with the way that she wants and get rid of Michael, but we shall see. We shall see. Oh, Jason's talking to himself instead of, the people in the room with him. I've also never had Sims cook things on the barbecue as much as this cast does, which is interesting. Okay, now you can eat it there. But I am so curious to see how the house guests vote. It's always, I don't know, there's pros and cons to doing this faster paced Big Brother series. It's kind of fun though, because I just my favorite part is seeing where alliances are starting to form and how the house is thinking. And so when it's faster like this, I get to every episode I'm like, okay, what's happening? How are things changing? Right, Pennywise? Everyone's eating. Oh, sorry if you can hear my cat. He is playing with his little toy ball. Right, Loki? Ah. Do you have to play right here, sir? Do you? Michael Myers. So I know you haven't seen lots of footage, but they have been going at this since 11 midnight-ish Sims time. So we are going to do the eviction very shortly, and then they'll hang out a little bit, and then it's the head of household competition, and it is an endurance one. Ooh. So it's anyone's game. I try to mix up the competition so it's not super in favor of certain house guests. Like, I don't think any of them are overly athletic. So I think endurance is totally anyone's game. Actually, you know what? Jason's got a pretty good fit. I think he's got like a level 3 fitness because of all the swimming he's doing. So if Jason stays, he might have a good chance. But I try to change it up so that the competitions, it's anyone's game. And sometimes it just turns out that the same certain Sims get lucky and win the competitions, but it's not. It's fun watching the randomness of it all. Okay, Jason. What are you doing? Play in the rain. Okay, my little house guests. I think it is time that we do the eviction. Oh, I'm gonna miss them. Welcome to the eviction ceremony. Michael, Jason, in just a few moments, one of you will be evicted from our big brother house. Annabelle, as outgoing HOH, you are not eligible to vote. However, if there is a tie, you will then break the tie. Everyone else will go cast their vote to evict, and we will start with Kayako. This is a pretty easy decision for Kayako. There is one house guest that she just doesn't get along with as much. She doesn't really care for, and quite frankly, she forgot was even in this game. So Kayako, please cast your vote to evict. Thank you. For Ghostface, this is a difficult decision because he does really like both of these nominees for different reasons and could see them being assets to his game. However, there is one that he does see as a bigger threat, so he would like to get rid of him now. So Ghostface, please cast your vote to evict. Thank you. Pennywise knows that Annabelle really wants Michael out of the house. However, Pennywise came to play his own game and not someone else's. So, Pennywise, please cast your vote to evict. Thank you. This was actually a very hard decision for Freddy because the person that he is going to vote to evict is someone that he actually likes more than the other nominee. However, he respects his relationship with Annabelle a bit more and is hoping that by voting this person out, she will see him as a trusted ally until he doesn't need her anymore. So with that, Freddy, please cast your vote to evict. Thank you. All right, house guests, all the votes have been cast, and by a vote of 3-1, Michael Myers, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. Oh, I'm sorry, Michael. Michael is voted out, so he will not be our winner of Big Brother, but you know what? He played a good game, and if he had been in this game a bit longer, I think he would have made it to the finals because he was working on people. He was starting to get those relationships, and if he had ever won HOH, like the next HOH, he would have been in a really good position. So it was a good move by Annabelle. We're sad to see you go, but that's the way this game goes. So, bye, Michael. And then there were 6. My goodness. Well, that's not the end of this episode, though. We still need to crown a new head of household. So, we're going to let them just... I think some of them are getting tired. Maybe they'll go have some naps or whatever. And then we're going to do our HOH competition shortly. Oh, a little nappy time. Okay. All right. So Michael Myers, it worked out. And like I had kind of alluded to in Freddy's vote, is he did have a higher relationship, just barely, with Michael over Jason, but Freddy has a stronger relationship with Annabelle, and he wants to use that to his advantage. Obviously, his only allegiance is to himself, but right now he does need allies. So instead of making Annabelle mad at him, and it would have just forced a tie, and then Annabelle was going to get rid of Michael anyway, he just decided to do it so that Annabelle will see what a great guy he is. I need this rain to clear out for our HOH comp, because it's got to be outside. I might have to cheat the weather a bit. Hey, Pennywise is trying to sleep, yo. But Miss old HOH, she is happy with the way that things worked out. So, who's gonna be the next head of household? All right. You two you're gross. So creepy. Oh, I was like, is she possessed? It's not 1 a.m. She was not. I mean, Pennywise is getting energized, though, for that head of household competition. I want to see a new HOH. Nothing against Kayako. I just want to see... I want to see what happens if someone like Pennywise wins. Like, what the heck is this guy gonna do? There's only 6. It feels like that's not very many. My little... Well, gonna go beat up a unicorn. Alright, just a little bit more time, and then we will move on to the head of household competition. Our 3rd one. I'm so paranoid. I keep checking to make sure I actually hit record. I'm so mad at myself. Out of doing, like... I think I have over 100 videos on this channel now. I've never done that. I'm so mad. I would have been even more upset if I didn't actually check, and then I did this entire eviction, this entire HOH competition, and it didn't record. So it could be worse, but I'm not happy. You hungry? Okay. Like, what would happen if Freddy was HOH? What would happen? Sir, you need to be working on relationships and alliances and not beating up this dino. Okay, almost time for a head of household. Okay, it is our head of household competition time. Everyone gets to participate except for Annabelle because she is the outgoing HOH, so she cannot compete. How this challenge is going to work is, it's simple. They are all going to start running on the treadmill. If they at any point give up, fall off, or stop running, so if it's still running and they jump to the side, like put their legs on the side and they take a little break and then start running again, that's an out. I don't care what anyone says. The whole point of this is for them to just continuously run, so no breaks. I have to keep a close eye on that. There's 5 to look at, so it might be a little challenging. I hope I don't miss anything. But it's simple. It's the last person standing is going to be our new HOH. I will pause when it is time to eliminate someone and get them to sit in the living room or whatever, get them out of the way. And then we will focus on the remaining ones. So let me get them all queued up and let's do this. All right, they are all queued up. So I'm going to hit play. Alrighty. Oh gosh. See, that doesn't count what Pennywise did. He has to fall off. Oh, Kayako didn't even have the... What? Freddy. Alright. So far, so good. Who wants this HOH? You gotta want it to stay on. Ooh. Oh no! This is actually surprising. Jason, I'm so sorry, bud. You fell off, so that means that you are eliminated. Please go to the living room with Annabelle. I thought Jason had a chance with all that swimming. Oh, I saw that. Did you see that? I saw Freddy stop. He stepped to the side. Freddy, you were also eliminated. Oh, I really hope that was the case. That is what I saw. Jason, I told you to stop. So it's down to Pennywise, Ghostface, and Kayako. Oh, Pennywise, why are you getting tricky? Okay. Ah, Pennywise, you got confident. I'm sorry, buddy. You have been eliminated, so it's down to Kayako and Ghostface. Ghostface again. No way. Ghostface has given up, which means Kayako, who was super uncomfortable and was overheating, has won. Oh my gosh. Kayako, you can stop. Oh, she is exhausted. And with that, friends, Kayako has won her second head of household competition. What is going to happen now that Kayako is the head of household? I'm so confused. She didn't even have a fitness skill until this competition. And this also went by much quicker. Maybe I shouldn't have been so strict with Freddy and saying they couldn't take a break. But you know what? He gave up. The whole point is to keep running, which she did and almost burned alive doing it. So I guess we're going to see what another week of a Kayako HOH is going to look like. She is here. She has made it to the final 5. And that is all the time that we have for this episode. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you liked the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already a subscriber, why don't you hit that subscribe button? I release videos for this series every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday for the entire month of October. So here we go, another Kayako week. Ooh. Thank you so much for all the support that you are showing towards this challenge. I'm having the best time doing it. And until next time, friends, bye.